Should we be worried about Batman the Brave and the Bold? The reason why I say maybe we should be worried is because of The Flash. It is the same director, Andy Muschietti. That's how you say the name, I think so. After that movie bombed so bad, should we be worried? My answer is no. It's easy to look at The Flash and the big time box office failure that it became and say that, hey, if that one didn't do good, then maybe Batman won't do good. Well, there are a few factors to that. First of all, who's to say that a box office failure is still a failure overall? Like, what really constitutes a failure? Because I think a studio failure can be a little different than just overall failure. For example, take a film like The Nice Guys. That movie, that was a big bomb, big old bomber. But I would not call it a failure because one, the movie is awesome, and two, I think it did a lot of good things for a lot of people's careers. It gave Shane Black some new opportunities, some new life, and while he didn't follow up too well with the Predator sequel, I'm glad that he was able to showcase some good writing. Ryan Gosling is one of my favorite performances of his. It showed off a lot of new range for him. Russell Crowe is phenomenal as always. And one day, dude, I'm hoping we get that sequel. I would say The Flash was kind of a failure on all fronts because while I think the movie's fine, here's my review of it. It performed really bad in the box office, and it also kind of failed to get people excited about this character and the DCEU. I know that's kind of a weird statement because it's not really a DCU traditional James Gunn film. We're not going to get that until Superman. But still, going into this movie, a lot of people were expecting it to set up James Gunn's universe, to bring the whole DCEU to a conclusion, and I think it kind of failed at that. Now, who's to say that that's Andy Muschietti's fault? Because I think if you just look at the actual quality of the film itself, it's not bad, like I said. And again, Andy Muschietti himself, I don't think he's really to blame for the film being as expensive as it is and the marketing. And again, he didn't really know about a lot of the stuff that was going to happen with the cast and things like that. Dude walked onto a doomed production and came out with a not, even if you say the movie's not horrible, for me, it's a decent film. I think that's amazing, first of all. Let's not forget that Andy Muschietti is an awesome director outside of this film, looking at the It films. And I think if you look at the Batman moments of this movie, those are some of the best moments in The Flash. So I think we should be excited to see what he can do with a full feature-length film of Batman. Michael Keaton's Batman was the best part of this film, and I'm excited to see what he does with whoever's cast next. So no, I don't think The Flash being a failure is reason to be concerned about Brave and the Bold. I think directors are allowed to drop a mediocre film here and there. They can quote-unquote miss, and that doesn't necessarily just destroy their whole reputation, in my opinion. I'm still a huge Taika Waititi fan, even though I didn't like Love and Thunder that much. And even though it was one of the weaker films in his filmography, I'm still gonna be day one for James Mangold's next film. I'm excited for it, you should be too. Let me know what you think of The Flash and Batman Brave and the Bold. Should we be concerned? Let me know.